Hello all, today we'll be seeing how we can actually create a visualization for a multiple linear regression model with the help of matplotlib. In my previous video, I have already shown a lot of statements on a lot of problems or use cases on simple linear regression and multiple linear regression. So one of the most frequent question was asked that how do we perform a visualization? How do we show a visualization for multiple linear regression? Now, definitely we cannot, suppose if in our data set we have 100 dimensions, 100 different features or more than 3 features, we cannot show those dimensions in visually. But what we can do is that instead of whenever we have many number of features, we can actually create a pair plot and try to see the dimensions. But for 3 dimension, matplotlib has given a feature where we can see that the 3 dimension along with the plane that is created from multiple linear regression. So this particular problem statement is basically with respect to 3 features. If we have 3 features in our data set, how we can plot that 3-dimensional features, we'll see. If we have more than three dimensions, we should basically perform pair plot and try to see how our data is actually distributed. Again, it is very difficult to draw the plane for multiple dimensions. But with respect to 3 dimension, I've done that. So in this particular video, what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to show you a simple multiple linear regression problem statement, and then after creating the model, we'll try to find out the test data output, and then we'll try to create a plane in a 3-dimensional matplotlib diagram. So to begin with, what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to create a simple X and Y features. So this is just like my 150, 100, 2 features I have as my independent feature, and in my Y I have one dependent feature. I'm just going to execute this too. Before going ahead, the output will look something like this. Let me just show you how the output will look like. The output will look something like this, where you have your plane, and you can move this plane also if you want. You can see how our data is basically distributed, and with the help of multiple linear regression, I've actually created a plane which passes, and the error, you can see it is very, very less. The error, basically what you use is basically the sum of square errors, and it looks very, very less. For a 2 dimensions, if you have 2 dimensions, just like a simple linear regression, you can plot that by using a 2-dimensional matplotlib diagram, but this is just like a 3-dimension. So let us just go ahead and see that what I've done in this particular problem statement. This particular notebook file, this particular py file will be given up, will be uploaded in the GitHub, and the link will be given in the description of this video. You can download it from there, and you can try it for any number of problem statement. I've made this code a generic in a generic way. You just have to upload the data set and do it by your own. So here it is. Initially, I'm going to create my X and Y data, which is X is basically my independent feature, Y is basically my dependent feature. Then I'm converting this into a data frame. And for the X, these 2 features, I'm just giving the features as price and ad spends. Like what is the price of the ad and how much is the ad spend basically for that feature. It's just a generic data set that I have created by my own. And then my Y data set is, I'm basically saying it as sales. So this is what I'm doing for my DF2. So let me just execute these 3 statements. Now you can see your DF2. And inside my DF2 now you have 3 features: price, ad spends, and sales. The price and ad spends are basically an independent feature. Sales is basically a dependent feature. Then after that, what I'm doing is that I'm just importing matplotlib, and here I'm going to use the stat models .formula.api, which will actually create your multiple linear regression by using ordinary least square. Okay, this is another way of applying multiple linear regression. If you want, you can definitely use the multiple linear regression from sklearn. Here in the formula, you just have to give which are your independent features, like sales, and always remember to give this particular symbol which indicates your independent feature. Plus ad spends is basically your sales is basically your dependent, and after this symbol you have all your independent features. And finally, you just give the data set which you have stored in DF2. After that, you just do model.fill, and inside this params, this particular variable .params, you'll basically be getting your intercept, your coefficient value. So as soon as I execute this, you can see that here it is. You can see that in my console, you are having intercept, price, ad spends, coefficient. Intercept is basically the point where your x-axis or y-axis is basically 0. This is the price coefficient, and this is the ad spends coefficient. Once we have this, the main part is the visualization stuff. Make sure you make this mesh grid, because what happens is that whenever you're drawing a 3D plot, it will be expecting the X, Y, and Z value in the form of arrays. Always remember that when you're doing this mesh grid, you provide the lens, you use lens space, and in that You have to take the minimum price, maximum price, similarly minimum ad spend and maximum ad spend. The reason is that you are going to create a plane, right? So you need 4 corner points for that, and then you'll be joining those points. After that, you create a data frame by using this X serve and Y serve, which is the values of which is the array which is generated by linspace. You can download this particular data set and you can try to run it. And after that, you're just doing a predict for the X value. Okay, so whatever X data frame you have that you have created, you're just predicting it. So once you execute this is run perfectly fine. Then just try to convert this into an array, because your matplotlib will be expecting that into an array. uh, Even data frames can be provided, but I'm actually trying to do a reshape inside matplotlib, so because of that I'm actually converting this into an array. And finally, my visualization part, where I've used plot.figure, and inside this I've added fig.add underscore subplot. This is the number of rows and columns that I want. My projection is basically a 3D. You have to provide this particular feature to indicate it is a 3D diagram. And then you do the scatter plot of price, ad spends, and sales with the red mark. And here, this is for the transparency. Similarly, you provide ax.plot underscore surface. This is the main thing. Now here you have to actually give your x underscore surf, which is this value, y underscore surf, and finally, which you have converted into an array, you're doing it to reshape of your x surf, which is your other features of x and y dot shape. That's it. And finally, you give it the color. If you want to give the color of something else, let me give like it is for blue. Currently, let him just give me none, and then I'll show you the diagram and how it will look. Then you set up your X label, Y label, and Z label, and finally you execute this. And here is the thing that has come. So here you can see your 3D plot very precisely. See the plane is very nicely created. You can rotate it and you can see from top bottom view however you want. So this is how it looks from the top view. Similarly, you can scroll it down and see from the left hand side, right hand side, and this is how it looks like. And see the plane, how clearly it shows you the plane from here, and it is drawn between the points. Okay, let me just try to give some color if you want. So I'll just give it as blue, and let's see. And here it is. Your blue plane has been clearly precise and shown you. This is good because this kind of diagrams are very interactive, and you can actually visualize like how your plane has been drawn. But it is very difficult to do more than 3 because those features are not available in Matplotlib. So what we do is that we basically follow a pair plot, and again in a 2-dimensional way we try to see it. So this was all about this particular video, guys. I hope you like this particular video. Many people had asked me this question, how to plot visualization for multiple linear regression. So because of that, I've just researched a lot and I have actually come up with this video. Okay, and if you like this video, please do subscribe to the channel. Please share with your friends, like, comment, and never give up. Keep on learning. This will always help you. You should always have that winning attitude. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day ahead. Thank you one and all. God bless all.